children's father went into truck driving. He was going to go to orientation. He went to orientation and then came back on his second day. He was at home, and I'm like, well, what are you doing here? And he was like, I missed you. I needed to be home. I'm going to miss the kids. I want to be home. And I kind of thought about it, and I'm like, I bet you I can do it. He's like, no, you can't. I'm like, yeah, I can. He's like, well, try it, do it, and let's see if you can. And that was 20 years ago, and that's how I got into it.
Carmen, she just wanted to work. You know, I mean, that was it. She wanted to learn everything so she could do everything, be part of the team.
I enjoyed driving immediately. It's just one of those things where it's either for you or it's not, you know, and you just move on. But I really did enjoy it.
As far as Carmen, as you know, being a female in the trucking industry, and yes, we all know that the trucking industry is a male-dominated industry, but that does not stop Carmen one bit. There is nothing out there that any of the male drivers can do that she cannot step in and do equally as well, if not better.
What discourages women is the truck is big, the trailer is big, the tanker is this, and the hazmat, and just so many obstacles that they put on themselves, really. But as soon as they get in a truck, they will realize and they will feel comfortable in it.
She's one of the hardest working individuals that Groendyke has here in the Houston terminal. She's very reliable and always willing to give a helping hand. If you need help, she's there. You can call her up 24/7, and she's always Johnny on the spot.
Really, the biggest thing about Carmen as a person is her heart. And this program, her Angel Tree program, is where I really got to see her as a person.
My first year working for Groendyke, I noticed the Christmas tree, but it was located over here on this side. I went over to the manager at that time, the manager that hired me, and I said, hey, is there any way we can reach out to shelters or, you know, just somebody that we can possibly sponsor some children, you know? And he's like, well, if you would like to go ahead and organize it, do it, and we're behind you 100%. I reached out to this one shelter in Humble, and they were more than happy to give me a list. So then it just grew from there.
It took her a long time for her to get it off the ground. She had a lot of no's. The first organization she got started with was small, but now, I mean, it's a big thing now. I mean, she has her own little sled that she runs around in, and she has characters, and the people that she touches with this, you know, I mean, these kids are, some of these kids are, you know, they're not in the best of shape. You know, when they leave, they got big smiles on their faces, and she's got a big heart. She does a good thing here. She affects a lot of people's lives.
What we learned right away regarding Carmen being involved in this, very, very passionate, very driven individual, a very charitable person. Even seen her do other things throughout the year. She's just a very charitable, giving person, and it's infectious.
I've been giving since, I don't know, since as far as I can remember. It's satisfying to give, and then just with a smile. You know, I don't ask for anything back, and I don't even expect a thank you. It's just something I've been doing. It doesn't matter who you give to, why you give it, just give, you know. And we don't know the other person's background. We don't know how they got there. We don't know why they're there. If you can, give.